Japan's central bank ended 8 years of negative interest rates on Tuesday, ringing in a new era of monetary policy in the country. It's the first rate hike in 17 years, but the Bank of Japan is keeping rates around zero, moving cautiously amid the country's fragile economic recovery.
こうしたもとで、これまでのイールドカーブコントロールおよびマイナス金利政策といった大規模な金融緩和政策緩和はその役割を果たしたと考えています。
Japan is aiming to shift away from a focus on reflating growth with decades of massive monetary stimulus, so the decision was widely expected. Tokyo's central bank is the last in the world to exit negative rates, ending a time where global policymakers used cheap money and unconventional monetary tools to try and prop up growth. The BOJ on Tuesday also scrapped a policy aimed at capping long-term interest rates around zero, known as yield curve control, though the bank said it will keep buying broadly the same amount of government bonds as before and ramp up purchases in case yields rise rapidly. A spike in bond yields would make funding Japan's huge public debt more expensive. The country's public debt is already twice the size of its GDP and the largest among advanced economies. Analysts say Tuesday's announcement will have a very small actual impact on the economy.
円安方向へ動いている。本来日銀がマイナス金利を解除する、つまり利上げをするというのは円高方向へのインパクトがあるはずなんですけれども、そうじゃない反対方向へ動いているというのはやはり今回の決定において、マイナス金利の解除に実質的に反対している方が2人いらっしゃったと。これは大きいと思うんですね。やはり次の利上げはちょっと当分できそうもないと。こういう受け止め方につながってるんじゃないかと思います。
The central bank is expected to keep monetary conditions loose, and no major hike in household mortgage rates or funding costs are expected. But an end to the world's last remaining provider of cheap funds could jolt global financial markets.
今後はね、アメリカがもし利下げをしていくっていうことであれば、これはおそらく1ドル140円の方向へ向かってドル安が進むと思われるんですが、市場の見方が間違っていて、年内やっぱりアメリカが利下げしそうにないっていうことであれば、今度は150円を超えて155円ぐらいまでは円安が進んでもおかしくないかなというふうに考えています。
After amassing overseas investments in search of yields, Japanese investors may now look to shift money back to their home country.